Bend knees, roll up. One more time, tuck position, stretching the lower back. Soft knees as you go down to your squat. Stay a while. Straight legs, hanging forward over your legs. Roll up. Hug one knee in, doesn't matter which one. Just hug it in and balance. Nose on the knee, tuck position. And switch legs, hug the other knee up. Balance first. Then tuck. And release again, switch sides. Balance first, so a slight turn out position. And then tuck. And switch. Establish your balancing foot. Nose on the knee. Do you notice that one side is easier to balance on? And release. Now figure of 4. So ankle over the knee, doesn't matter which one, you make a figure of 4. Tuck position. So tail tucking under, stretching the lower back. Arms wherever you want, they could be forward or to the side. Put your hands down on the floor. If you cannot, you need 2 yoga bricks under your hands. I don't have my bricks here in France. I really must get a set of bricks for this house. Come back to your balance, use your arms and exit the pose. Switch sides, figure of 4 with a tuck, a pelvic tilt, right? This ability to tuck the tail under. Hover the arms. Hands down, feel the stretch. Back to balance, use your arms and exit. Now balance on your left foot and hug your right knee to the side. Stay. Switch. Balance on your right foot. Hug the left knee up. To the side, yes, because we did forward already, so now we hip open. Okay, good. There was something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, take the feet a little bit wider and come down into a low squat. Nice and low. Sit your hips down, press the knees out. This is very good for the lower back because of course the lower back is connected to the hips. So when we move the hips, then muscle chain connection can release something somewhere else. Okay, sit your bum down, hold your big toes, and then lift your feet up and lift your heart. Maybe extend the legs a little bit. Cross your ankles, tabletop position, tuck toes, knees nice and wide as the mat. Sit your bum back on your feet. Now extend the left leg out to the side. Drop the elbows down if you can. Switch sides. Elbows down. If not, that's okay. You've got to make this thing work. These moves work for you and your body. Back to center. Keep the knees wide. Shift the feet out into frog. Knees probably off the mat now. Yes, because you've got a little bit more mobility through the hips. So the feet are in line with the knees, more or less. But saying that, the feet could be together. That could also work, right? If you brought your toes closer and the knees wider. Tuck position. Onto your belly, legs together. Legs together. Come up and down a few times like this. Up and down. You can go as high or as low as feels best for you. Like I said, I've been having some pain in my lower back from work and also from the crash, that motorbike crash. It really did leave its print of trauma in the body. So I'm just going halfway. But maybe you're good in the back. You can just crank it all the way up there. Now child's pose, stretching the lower back. Tabletop tuck position. Back arch. Tuck. Which one feels more healing for you right now? Do you feel like you just want to bend? Or are you following my lead with stretching the lower back? Yes? The only reason I say that is you've always got options within any practice. Okay, tuck position, keep that. Tuck toes, hover knees. Downward dog. Feet together, left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip and make circles. Big circles in your left hip. I know, if your shoulders are tight, this is such a battle. If you've got all this tightness all over the body, you're just doing the tiniest movement, but it's okay. You're still working that left hip. Okay, step it outside the hand. Big, long step outside the left hand. Press the left knee out with your left hand as you sink your hips down low. And then the knee lightly touches down. Keep pressing the knee out. This knee. Step forward into a squat position. Low squat. Try dropping your head down like this. Rock a little bit forward and back. See if the elbows can touch down. Try your arms forward like this. Keep the head down. Sit your bum down. Catch your big toes and balance. Straighten the legs if you can. Tabletop. You cross the ankles, go forward, La table, because we're in France now. Okay, tuck position. Back arch. Tuck and hold. Tuck toes, lift knees, hover. Downward dog. Right leg up. Bend the knee. Circle the hip. Keep pushing with the hands. Keep stretching the shoulders. Step it outside the hand. Press the knee out as you sink the hips down. Malasana, that's that squat position. Knees nice and wide, head down, rock a little bit forward and back. You can really put the arms wherever you want. The head down is nice as you lengthen the back body. Sit your bum down. This time pick up just the left foot. So hold your left toe, straighten it out, and put the other knee down. So your left leg is straight, your right knee is down, your right foot is close towards you. Switch sides. You can put your hand on your knee and press it down to the floor. Back to center. Both feet, both legs straight. Lie down, take the legs with you. Keep stretching, so straddle stretch. Rock from side to side, massage lower back. Rock back up to sitting. So use your core, rock up. Oh my God, catch the feet. Did you make it? You can let go of the feet as you do it. Look, watch, and then you'll do it. So I lie down and I stretch the legs, fine. Then I rock up, so I have to lift the hips, rock up, and then catch the feet. Up. Yeah? Okay, you go. Rock back. You can try and keep hold of the feet. It's much harder though. I just let go and then like that, but both ways are good. And what's good here is that you're rolling your spine along the floor, which is very nice. Actually, that feels amazing. Does it for you, or is it just me because my back hurts? Oh. Sound effects are sometimes helpful. Now we put the legs down and we go forward. Now I've been watching people do this in studio and stuff, and they're here, right? They're completely stuck. You do not feel anything here. Nothing, really. So how can you progress without someone coming and sitting on your head or your back? What about bending the knees and then try and get the head down? Do you feel more like this? What about holding the feet and pulling on them? Get your head closer to the floor. And And then maybe try and straighten the legs from there. Okay, come back up, lift your feet, hold them, balance. This time we're going to rock back into plow pose. So you're going to rock back and keep the legs wide and balance back here. You can keep holding the feet if possible. And then you come back up. Balance, hold it. Okay, vinyasa. Cross your ankles, go forward. And press back into downward dog. Left leg up, bend your knees, circle out the hip. Step it forward, high lunge. So when you come up, you have to arrange your feet nicely, your hips are square. Bend your back knee and find your tuck position. Tuck. Hover the arms forward. Hold it here for 10. Put the knee all the way down and twist to the left with prayer hands. If you want to straighten your back leg up, you can. 10 counts. Center, straight legs, pyramid pose. So the legs are straight. The back foot can be flat or up, whatever you like. Step back to plank, do a vinyasa, and make your way to downward dog. Right leg up, bend the knee, circle the hip. Step it through, lunge, high lunge. Arranging the feet, the hips, bending the back knee, tuck position. Put your arms wherever you want. Back knee down, twisting to the right, hands in prayer. Pyramid pose, the legs go straight. Step back to plank, do a vinyasa, and press back, downward dog. Left leg up, stretch, step through lunge. Same story, hips are level, bend your back knee, tuck position, hold. Really tuck, like put your hands on your tailbone, tuck under. Feel the inner thighs connecting. Back knee down, twist. Rotate through the upper spine. Try and get the prayer to the center of your chest. That means the thumbs are in between the breasts. Yes, in the center. Not off to one side like a Picasso. Oh, I'm so wicked sometimes. Now, pyramid pose. La 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 la, pyramid. Vinyasa. Downward dog. Right leg up, stretch it. Lunge with the tuck. So that's all dependent on how you can move your pelvis. Do you move it well? Is it stuck? So you've got to get in there and feel the feels to get the thing, the results. Knee down, twist. Prayer to the center of your chest. Thumbs resting on the sternum, the breastbone, in the middle. Pyramid pose, straightening the legs. Plank pose, vinyasa. Pressing back, downward dog. Okay, left leg up. Step through lunge. Lovely, lovely lunge. This time we're going to take warrior 3, which is a balance, yes? So you go forward and you lift up and you balance. Can you find the tuck position? I mean, that's quite difficult, but it doesn't have to be. Just through the upper body. Rest your thumbs at your solar plexus and suck it in. And lift the leg. That's hard work, isn't it? Okay, pyramid, so straight legs again, but this time to splits. So slide it forward, go deeper to your hamstring stretch. Pigeon pose, left foot in, down to your elbows. Can you initiate a tuck position here? That is refined movement. So it's small, right? It's a small tuck. So the hips would lift up a little bit to get that. Now twist, back leg comes around, outside the knee. Twisting is also very important for spinal health. We could simply say the health of the spine. The movability, not in extreme ranges, just healthy. Now bring the front foot back here, try and get the knees on top of each other. Put your hands on your ankles, lift your bum, wiggle, get a little bit closer there, the bind. Press your hips down, sit nice and tall, feel your spine and love it. Take your arms out, bind the left arm on top, bind. I've also been watching people really fuck this one up in studio. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm like, what? How do you not know how to do this? They're like, I just don't know. They're like, here. I'm like, wait, how did you go there? It's here, it's here. They're like, I don't know, don't hurt me. And it's fine, because then they keep coming back. And then at some point they get it. And it's like, yes. The learning process that we have to go through. Now, if you cannot do this because of tightness, that's a different story. Muscle bulk, tightness, the arms won't go there. What would you do? I don't know, you tell me, what are you going to do with all those muscles? Are you going to do a prayer? Are you going to try the hands behind the back maybe? Now, there is a headstand transition from here, which I really like because the legs are all wrapped up. But if you don't have a basic headstand, then forget it. You will not be doing this one. You will just stay here a while the others do their headstands. So it goes like this. The bum has to go up because it is going up. The head has to go down. Then you tuck toes, the bum lifts higher, and you lift up to your headstand and you wrap the ankles around. And it's quite nice because the legs are squeezing together. Then you very carefully, slowly come back down and we move on. We go forward, we step back to plank, vinyasa, to downward dog. Right leg up, stretch it, step it through, lunge. Then we said, oh, warrior 3 is a balance. So the back foot lifts up, and we said, can we not do a back bend here? What would that require? Solar plexus in, some tuck through the torso, through the upper body. Pyramid pose. Then we said, oh, splits is an extension of pyramid. Yeah, so lift the foot up. Ooh, take it forward. Fais le grand écart. Le grand écart is splits in French. Sometimes it's good to open the mouth and let a breath out like that, you know. Pigeon, down to the elbows, little gentle tiny tuck. The hips would lift up to initiate that. So pelvis lifts, tuck the tail. Twist, back leg comes around outside the knee. Right arm up, rotate your spine. Oh God, there's cracks on the floor back there. Some of my work has not been taken well. Sorry, I'm always in DIY mode. It's just me doing up this house, this old family house. It's me. There is no man. There are no slaves. Willing ones, obviously. It's just me and my muscles. That's my workout, eh? When I start doing the tiles and getting cement out, it's crazy. It gets crazy. Okay, now you do this foot back here, the knees stacking. This one comes forward a bit. You press your ankles down, you lift your bum. Lift your bum and you bind the legs here. Hands on hips, you've got to press them down. Sit nice and tall. Love your spine, your posture. Now the arms, what you're going to do with them. Out, right one on top if you're binding, or something else that works better for you in your body. Now there's options for that headstand. Yes, we have to do it because the legs are the other way around now. We have to be able to go both ways. So the hips go up, the head goes down, and then you bind the ankles. But of course, if just a normal headstand is not there for you yet, that's good. That's really good because then you're going to do 100 more hours of this thing. Yeah, 100 hours diligently, regularly. And you do it because you love it, not because somebody said you should do it. No, that won't work. You do it because you really love it. Slowly back down from your headstand, lengthening the neck. Then you go forward, you step back to plank for your vinyasa, to downward dog. Try a few pelvic tilts in downward dog. Okay, you can look here, I'm doing it. Up and under, tail up and under. You need to bend the legs a bit. You cannot do it with all straight legs. This gets really tricky. You have to soften the knees, have the feet up, and try your pelvic tilt. Now drop your knees down, have your toes tucked under so you're stretching your feet. Maybe scoot forward a little bit. Put your hands behind you and feel the stretch on the quads, the hip flexors. Lift your bum and tuck the tail down. So you're trying to tuck and not just do all of this bending in the lower back. You're tucking under. I feel a big stretch in my quads. Maybe you do too because you run or you lift weights or something. Now try it with the feet pointed and recline. If you can go all the way back to the elbows, that would be okay. But keep lifting the bum and tucking the tail under. So you're still trying to lengthen your lower back. If you can lie all the way, oh my God, my knees lift up, right? How is it for you? But I quite like the knees lifting up because it gets a nice stretch on the feet. And I'm more interested in lengthening my lower back right now. But maybe you're not, right? Just notice if your knees are down, you are doing a back bend. Quite a big one. If the knees are up, you get to flatten the lower back, which was our focus today. Now go all the way back and release the feet. So you're lying down. Take them up, open, close a few times. Now left ankle, right knee, figure of 4. Massage a little bit side to side. Lift your head up. Pull that left foot towards your head. Release the other leg down somewhere, anywhere. Take the left arm inside. Foot behind the head if you can. Then you can. If you can't, then you can't. But every step of the way, you're still kind of doing it in a sense. Because it comes from the hip. Mobility in the hip. Not the knee. Okay, head back down. Now just do half happy baby. So you hold that left foot. The knee is bent. The elbow is digging in somewhere to open up that left hip. Your back is flat, well, as best as it can be. Then you try and straighten the leg to the left. So up and over by your ear. Then you bend it again and you take a big inhale and you go again. Inhale. Exhale. I love my hamstrings. You have to go there with that love in mind for yourself. Because you didn't come here to hurt yourself, really, did you? I hope not. Okay, now take a twist. So take that knee over, across body. Oh, sorry, excuse my sound effects. But that is really good on the back, isn't it? So put your hands there and lengthen the back. Wrap that left hip down. What happens if you straighten the leg on the floor? Oh, yes. Is it in the hand? So right hand, left foot. Okay, back to figure of 4. Just hug it in, nice and easy. We know this one. And then we're going to switch and do the other side. So, right ankle on your left knee, figure of 4, right side, hug it in. Go side to side a little bit, lovely massaging of the lower back and the pelvis. Lift your head up. Now put that leg behind your head. Mine goes much easier on the right side, I must say. How is it for you? I know you're laughing at me. It's okay. I've got a good sense of humour. It is very funny. Now half happy baby. So you hold that right toe. That right knee is bent. Can you get it to the floor? Yes, the right knee to the floor. Now I'm laughing at you. Ha ha. It's good. We must both have a good sense of humour, otherwise it's not a good friendship. It's not compatible in that sense. Okay, now straighten. Yeah. Bend and straighten. And remember, we are in winter. This is winter now, so we don't have the flexibility of summer days. Okay, now we twist. So take it across body. Slide it on the floor maybe. If you feel pain, you must relax your face. Don't let anyone know you're in pain. No, I'm kidding. You must tell everybody your vulnerabilities. Yeah. Back to figure of 4. Okay, a few minutes left of this session. I want us to rock and roll forward and back a few times. So, when you rock forward, you do butterfly, like this. And when you roll back, you do a very gentle plow, just nice and easy. Then you go again forward, head to the feet. And then back. And go a few more times. This is really good for the spine, rolling it along the floor like this. The mat, I should say the mat. And I have 2 mats here on some tiles, which is way too hard for me. I'd rather have some carpet. I might need to get 3 mats. Or some sort of sprung floor. Oh my God, could you imagine a beautiful gymnastic floor where it's all like, you know, heated and warm and a little bit soft. Now stay forward, so butterfly, head to the feet. Excuse me. And now all the way back, plow pose, and stay back there a while. Then you go to shoulder stand when you're ready. Stay for half a minute. Any variations with your legs? Straddle is quite nice. The eagle legs, you know the one we did in headstand, where one leg was wrapped over and the ankles were wrapping around. But then of course you have to do the other side as well. Okay, slowly exit the pose. Do any last finishing thing that comes through you. Then we take rest, a little lying down and remembering that nothing matters really. Just be grateful. Let the silly things go. First world problems. Remember that we're just a big bag of bones and muscles and tissue and electrical currents in the brain. Make your way up to sitting. Find your posture. Hips level, spine lengthening, shoulders relaxing. Take a nice conscious inhale, the length of your spine, all the muscles connecting. Slow exhale. Well done for getting it done. We did it. Another yoga session complete. See you next time. Bye for now.